Hi foodies, let's get into this deliciousness. Alright guys, so I have some soy sauce in my bowl here and I'm going to add some freshly squeezed lemon juice. Then I'll go in with the honey. This is very similar to that mixture that I use for my honey garlic salmon. It's very simple but very tasty. So we're just going to stir all of this together and I'll add some soft brown sugar as well. And just whisk this. So you can use this to marinate your chicken, or you can leave it for when you're baking just to baste the chicken. It's your choice. All right. So I have my spatchcocked chicken here. I took out the backbone and then I'm just going to rub on the oil. All right. Then we're going to season. This is some seasoned salt. All right. This is Lawry's. So it's MSG free. I know that some of you guys love the stuff that's MSG free. And then this is some garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, and black pepper. We're just going to mix that together and rub it in. So I'm going to use some of it on top and then I'm going to flip it over and do the same seasoning. Oh, there's also some ginger powder in there. So rub all of the seasoning in it. Remember I said that soy sauce mixture, you can use it to marinate the chicken. But this time I'm just going to season this overnight and then I'm going to use that soy sauce mixture while the chicken is baking. Lift the skin, rub the seasoning all over the chicken as much as you can. You could even pierce the flesh side here, the underside, with fork or a pointy knife, all right? And then do the seasoning. So the next day when you're ready to bake the chicken, I put it on parchment paper on a baking sheet. You could use a roasting pan if you prefer. And this is going to go in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for just 15 minutes for now. Now we are going to make our honey garlic sauce. All right, so I have butter in a pan over medium heat and I'm gonna add the minced garlic. We want lots of garlic. Remember, that's the main flavor here. So I'm just gonna add it and we're gonna stir this around until the garlic gets golden. We don't want it to be super brown, right? Just a little golden. And then we will add that soy sauce mixture that we had. All right, so pour that mixture in there and we're going to keep this over medium heat and just simmer it for a little while, for a few minutes, maybe 3-4 minutes. We just want to reduce it because it's going to be very runny, right? So we want to reduce it so it can get just a little bit deeper in flavor and not as watery. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of browning. This is just to give it just a little bit more color. You don't have to add a lot, just a few drops, okay? If you don't have browning, you can add a little bit of fancy molasses, and that's just gonna darken it a little bit without adding more soy sauce, which would be salty. So simmer this for a while, maybe 4 minutes, and then turn off the stove. And then we're gonna use this just to brush or baste our chicken while it bakes. So it does get a little bit syrupy when it's cooled down. So don't worry after those 4 minutes or so. If it's still a little bit watery for you, just take it off the heat, okay? It'll get nice and syrupy when it cools down. Now get the chicken out of the oven. And yes, it looks pale, but don't worry about that. Get your honey garlic sauce, brush it all over. Use your baster if you prefer. Spoon it all over. And after that, we're going to put it back in the oven. Now, we're going to put it in the oven for between 45 to 55 minutes and you're going to baste it every 10 to 15 minutes. So you're going to put it back in the oven and then after 10 or 15 minutes, take it out, brush on that sauce that you have on the stove, put back the chicken and continue to do that. And then in the end, you'll have this beautiful honey garlic roasted chicken. It's gorgeous. It has that nice caramelization going on. And honestly, guys, super juicy. This is such a simple recipe and I love to do the whole chicken because, you know, everybody can get what they want. Some people love a wing, some want the drumstick, you know, but it's really tasty and I know you guys will definitely enjoy this. So give it a try. You could probably use it for a Sunday dinner or whenever. It's just so good. Let me know what you think about it once you try the recipe. I will see you guys next time.